What's going on, guys? It's your boy the GCC here with the top 5 Imperial sets that LEGO needs to make. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Now let's get into our first set. Alright guys, the first set that we're going to be talking about today is the Imperial Attack Shuttle. I really love this set, and honestly, we haven't gotten an Attack Shuttle, I think, since like 2008 or 2009, so it's definitely been a while, and I love the Imperial style of this. Of course, it is in that dark gray and light gray color scheme. Looks like you would have a solid lineup of minifigures being Hunter, Admiral Rampart, Crosshair, an Elite Clone Trooper, and then a TK Trooper who we've never seen before. And same with that Elite Clone Trooper. I think that would be an awesome minifigure to have and add to the Clone Army collection. Admiral Rampart, honestly, I would take him. He's a prominent character in the Bad Batch, so I would love to get him as a minifigure. Of course, you would have your cockpit space for the shuttle, and then, of course, the top would open up so you could slap all your minifigures in there and carry them around and stuff like that. Most likely, you would have some missiles on the side that you could shoot, and I definitely could see this set going for around that $80 or $90, just depending on how big this set is and how many minifigures they decide to throw in here. Honestly, I don't think they would throw all these minifigures in here because I feel like LEGO likes to skimp out on the minifigures sometimes, but what an amazing set. I'm hoping LEGO makes this. I would love to see LEGO make some more Bad Batch sets in the near future. I just feel like we haven't gotten that many of them. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright guys, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Imperial LAAT Gunship. Obviously, this is a Republic gunship just made in the Imperial color scheme. Of course, you can see the dark gray, the light gray, and then a little bit of that yellowish color on the front of the ship. I really love this. It looks like you would have a great lineup of minifigures, of course, being Admiral Rampart, Captain Hauser, Cham Syndulla, Crosshair, and then a couple of Phase 2 white clone troopers who we haven't seen since the Turbo Tank Microfighter, I think in 2014. So it's definitely been a while since we've seen them. We've talked about Admiral Rampart. Of course, you know, we've had Crosshair before, but Captain Hauser would be awesome to have. I love his character development in those 2 episodes of the Bad Batch. Definitely go check out those episodes if you haven't seen them yet, but it would be a great way to add another captain to my Clone Army collection. I don't know about you guys, but I would take that. Cham Syndulla is awesome. I feel like we haven't had many Twi'lek minifigures. Actually, maybe we have. I don't know, but it would just be great to have Cham alongside Hera Syndulla, who was shown in Rebels. But the Imperial Gunship looks amazing. Of course, those doors would swing open and you could slap all of your minifigures in there, and you would have a little bit of cockpit space for your pilots. Looks like you would have some missiles off the side. It'd be a great way to have another gunship. The last gunship I think we had was in 2013 or 2014, excluding the UCS version, but it'd just be a great way to get another place go version of this gunship, and I'm hoping LEGO makes this very soon. I definitely could see it going for around that $130 or $140 mark, just depending on how big the gunship is. I'd love to see a pretty decent size, but not too big, you know, obviously play scale version. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright guys, you know what time it is. It is meme set time, and today we have Greedo in a Speedo. Of course, Greedo was shown in the cantina scene in the movie A New Hope, and just look at him. Obviously, he's rocking the Speedo, and it just looks hilarious. I love this minifigure. Of course, LEGO would never make it, but just look at him there. I just think this is an awesome minifigure that, you know, LEGO should make if they have any humor. Let me know what you guys think about this minifigure down in the comment section below. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright lads, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Darth Vader attack hallway scene. I really love this set, and I definitely think LEGO needs to make this like ASAP. Look at him. Of course, we have classic Darth Vader. You know, we've had a bunch of Darth Vaders before, so I'm not really too excited about him. But of course, we get 3. Yes, I said 3. 3 Rebel Scout Troopers. I love them, or Fleet Troopers, or whatever you want to call them. I feel like we don't get these troopers very often. I think we got one in the Tantive 4. I think we got one in the Advent Calendar, but I don't know when the last time we had one of these. Obviously, you can see one of the Rebel Troopers holding the Death Star plans, which is really cool. And of course, this set would have some functions as well. You could throw your minifigures up in the air, and of course, the sliding door would open and close, so you can, you know, whatever. But I definitely think this is a great set, and I definitely could see it going for around that $20 or $30. Probably that $30 price range. Just, you know how LEGO is nowadays. But I really love the color scheme of this. Of course, it is white and red on the hallway, and of course, if you got a bunch of these, you could build them up and have an extended hallway and a bunch of Rebel Troopers. It'd be an awesome way to build build up the Rebel Alliance army. I think that would be super cool to have. Now let's move on to our final set. All right, lads, the final set that we're going to be talking about today is the Kamino training facility. Obviously, this is based off of season 1 of the Bad Batch, and I really love this set. Honestly, you know, it'd be a great way to get some of those Kamino builds that we've never had before. You know, the training facility is such an iconic scene from the Clone Wars show, and then obviously in the Bad Batch show. It looks like you would have a great selection of minifigures, of course, being Omega, Wrecker, Admiral Tarkin, a Kaminoan minifigure, and then it looks like 1 or 2 Dark Trooper droids. Correct me if I'm wrong if they are not Dark Troopers, but I really love this scene in the Bad Batch, and I definitely could see LEGO making something like this, and I could see it going for around that $90 to $100 mark just because of LEGO's price increase. Honestly, you know, the minifigures look pretty decent. Honestly, we've had a lot of these minifigures before, but I definitely think the build itself looks really nice. Of course, you can have the turrets of, as you guys can see on the far left and far right. Of course, you can have your little barricades, which can also be used in like your mocks and stuff like that, which I think is pretty cool. And then, of course, that lookout that you can see Tarkin in the Kamino and looking over Wrecker and Omega. And I really love this set. You know, I don't know if LEGO would ever make this type of set. I definitely think we need some type of Kamino build, though. You know, we finally got a Kamino and minifigure this past summer. Now I just think we need an actual Kamino facility set. Congratulations, guys. You have made it to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a fun time putting it together, and I definitely think LEGO needs to make some of these awesome Imperial sets. Shout out to BrickWizard59 and Star Wars Photoshop for making these awesome sets. I'll put a link to their Instagrams down in the description below. If you enjoyed the video or you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Honestly, I'd really appreciate it, and you would help out the video greatly. And honestly, you would make my day. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it, and it would help me out greatly. Thanks for tuning in today's video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.